And also the educational system in Kenya is so good, and I see since I came to Kenya things have really changed. So if you are coming to Kenya to study, it's actually a yes for you. To be an international student in Kenya is not very hard like that. Kenyan passport is the top, so we can't compare Kenya's passport to that of Nigerian passport. But I see with the style of begging in Kenya, it's really different from Nigeria, and they are mostly Muslims. Just come. Because Kenya is a very good place. Their curriculum is very nice. I really love Kenya's curriculum compared to that of Nigeria, because in Nigeria, after high school, you do JAMB. There's an exam called JAMB. If you don't do JAMB, you're not going to enter university. Don't just come to Kenya and just say, I want to come and stay, unless you want to visit. If you are just coming to Kenya to stay and you don't have any financial, you are not stable, oh my God, you are going to run back to your country. Because Kenya is very expensive.
What's up, guys? So today I'm here again at the CBD of Nairobi, and I'm joined with my friend here, Ayomi, a Nigerian friend. So what we're going to do today is just some random talk, and I'm going to ask him some questions. So join us on this tour. You know, today was kind of hectic because we tried to record some videos around the Memorial Park in Nairobi, and got into some trouble. Subscribe. So today I'm in the CBD again. So we are doing a video at the Memorial Park here in Nairobi, and we came across some, problems. So how do we go, bro?
Guys, I don't know if you believe this. This is actually very bad. Like, I almost cried because this content, like, guys, you don't know what we are facing now, because they said they wanted to delete our videos.
Yes.
And I was like, please don't delete. He said he's going to collect a big amount of money, and we don't have that money. So finally he allowed us to go, and before we go, we just stayed there like 2, and he was even trying to say, just delete the video, unless you pay this, you pay that. We know, because when we get there, because the police or security doesn't ask us anything about camera and stuff, and it's a memorial place. It's a place where we like come to see things, stuff like that. That's what we were doing. And also we were even talking to ourselves. That's what we were doing. That's the content we were doing. That's what we were talking about. So just said that security is calling us, and it's just on.
Just came.
Yeah, it just on. Yeah. So guys, if you are going to memorial place, make sure you if you want to go, don't go there for pictures, or just go there to look at all the memories that are there. If you want to take pictures, make sure you tell the security, or you go to the official that you want to take a video, or anything. If you take a video,
the office first.
Yeah, so if you take a video or anything, your video is actually going to be deleted. But we have the chance of today not deleting our video. So that's just what I want to say. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay, so that's it. So before you go to any place in Kenya, you have to go and ask first for permission, because your video may be deleted. So today, what I want to do, I just want to ask him some random questions here before we head home. It's a bit late. It's almost 7 p.m. So Ayomi has been my friend for quite some time right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Today, I can say you faced something. Is it your first time being confronted with the security?
This is not actually my first time. There's actually one of my Nigerian brother who is also doing YouTube. He does interviews and stuff. So I was the one taking the video. I was his cameraman. So what actually happened is that we are at Junction Mall, and we were taking video outside of Junction Mall. We are not even inside the mall. We were taking video outside of the mall, and security just pulled up, and they didn't even allow us to finish the video. I was begging the security, please let us just finish this interview. They didn't allow us. Then the video was deleted, and it was very painful because it was a very good content. Yeah. So the video was deleted, and it was so painful because a video of like 5-minute video was just deleted like that, within a blink of a second. That's a lot of work which is done, and it's just deleted like that. It's a very. But this is my second time. Second time, I feel like it's the worst. It's the worst day it's the worst day that I've been creating content, because I've never experienced this. And also, if you are living in Kenya and you thought of like you are doing video, make sure you ask very well.
You ask first,
because you can't just do video here. You can't just do video here. Even the governor of Nairobi has said you can start doing video anywhere in Nairobi. That's true, but make sure you ask. because even before you even thought of like raising your camera of taking every video, the security will just pull out.
Yeah,
so
out of nowhere.
the security will just pull out. So make sure you are like, I don't even know what to say because I'm very tired. We are supposed to have do this content since morning, but because of they have wasted our time, so let's just do this content this evening. Yeah, that's all I can say, guys.
So like you've been living in Kenya for quite some time right now.
Yeah.
And we did a video back then at the KCC. So I want to ask you the experience living in Kenya as a foreigner, or maybe other foreigner who may want to come and live in Kenya. So do you have any advice for them living in Kenya?
Me, as a Nigerian, living in Kenya, firstly, let me tell you the reason why I came to Kenya. I came to Kenya to stay, to live, and I came to Kenya to study. I'm actually studying in a university in Kenya, and I'm also living here in Kenya. What I can say about, if you are coming to Kenya to live, Kenya is a very good country to live. Kenya is developing.
It's very diverse.
It's very diverse. Yeah, Kenya is a developing country and it's still developing. So if you are coming to Kenya to live, it's a very good country to live. So just make sure you are okay. If you are okay, because the cost of living in Kenya is very high, I'll say it, the cost of living in Kenya is actually very high. So if you are coming to Kenya to live, just know you are coming for a purpose. If you are coming to work here, know you are coming to work here. Don't just come to Kenya and just say I want to come and stay, unless you want to visit and just for tourism and stuff. If you are just coming to Kenya to stay and you don't have any financial, you are not stable, oh my god, you are going to run back to your country. Because Kenya is very expensive. That's
so like you came here to Kenya, let me say those 2 years back. So how did you transition from Nigeria to Kenya? Is the process smooth or maybe a bit tough for you?
Because the normal way to do it is you apply for your country. You apply from your country to another country because of you want to be a student. But when my parents are already here, so my parents were the one who said there's no need, because they have gone to the schools and they have made many researches about stuff like that. So my parents told me not to worry about
transitioning from Nigeria to Kenya.
Because they may not give me the permission, that they may not accept my request of coming here as like from Nigeria to Kenya as a student. So the best way is to just come. I firstly came here as a visitor. So when I came here as a visitor, then I now applied to be an international student. That as time goes on, I'm an international student in Kenya. That's how I came to. So I can say it goes the smooth way. Yeah, for me. I don't know for any other person, but as for me, it goes the smooth way. Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to ask you, like, is Nigeria a safe country compared to Kenya? Because I see a lot of terrorism attacks online.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about what is going on in Nigeria. Like I see Boko Haram. So is it a safe country to live in?
It's 50-50.
50-50.
It's 50% safe. I'm not saying if you go to Nigeria now you won't be safe. You'll completely be safe. But it's like there's terrorism in Nigeria. But as we are now, Nigeria is safe, but it's also not safe. And by this time, this coming February, there's going to be an election in Nigeria. And for this opportunity for Nigerian watching this video, make sure you vote for the right person who's going to rule the country and make our country more developed and become. So as I'm saying, that Nigeria is safe and it's not safe because there's violence, there's terrorism, there's kidnapping, and there's any other stuffs in Nigeria. So the only way to avoid it is to know you yourself know how to avoid problem. So if you want to get yourself into a problem, you get yourself into. But also we pray that anywhere we go, we should be safe. So Nigeria is 50-50 safe. 50-50. Yeah, it's just 50-50.
It depends on the place where I live.
Yeah, it also depends with the place. I can see terrorism is more inside of the north because where I stay in Nigeria, I stay in the southwest. So in the southwest, west, and east is the Igbo side. West, south side is the Yoruba, and north is the Hausa side. So it's a little bit safe in the eastern side, but north side it's not very safe. But I've not been to the north because of what has been happening from like 2018-2019 in Nigeria, about Boko Haram. So whenever I say going to north, I always get afraid because because of terrorism or any other thing that's happening. That's what I can say about it.
My hand. man, okay. How much do I need to how much do I need to live a very comfortable life in Nigeria?
Actually,
your own perspective.
Actually, if you want to stay in Nigeria, because I see that Nigeria, we are hustler. We hustle
like
a
to
lot.
hustle, yeah.
People like to hustle. It's not the other side of hustle I'm talking, because you guys will change it now. I'm talking about the real hustle, real job. That's what I'm talking. So if you are coming to Nigeria to live, you can actually get a job in Nigeria. Not as a vlogger alone, you can get a job in Nigeria. And also if you go to Nigeria, you can take videos, but not every place.
Not every
but
place. Okay.
you are just free to take videos.
Okay, but not
you can go into street and take your
Okay,
videos.
okay.
If you want to go to a places, maybe slums or somewhere, you just have people behind your back. They'll back you up. Just take your videos. If you want to work as an office, just have your papers and everything. Just
check,
everything be checked. You can stay in Nigeria, so just make sure your papers are clear. You can get a job in Nigeria. But me living in Kenya now, I don't know if there's any possible way of getting an office job here in Kenya.
So,
the only place to get a job is to create your own business.
Your own business.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
the only thing I
let
can
me
say.
ask you about that topic. Like,
Okay.
I know you have like Nigerian friends in Kenya.
Yeah.
So do they do business, or maybe are they employed, or what are they really doing in Kenya?
Actually,
Yeah.
with the time I've been here, I've met some Nigerians, I've met some Kenyans, Somalians, Tanzanians, Congos. I've met so many countries here, like 5 to 6 countries here in Kenya, and I can see most of them, let's say 90% of them, do businesses.
Oh, okay.
Most of them own restaurants, most of them own bars, most of them sell clothes. There are many businesses here you can do living as a foreigner.
They only do business.
Yeah, but let's say 10% to 20% of them have office work.
Okay.
And most of them that have office work, it may be their own business. So that's why I'm saying that if you are coming to Kenya as a foreigner, you have to like look for a way to create your own business. So because cost of living in Kenya is very, very expensive.
Very expensive.
Especially if you are living in a foreigner's way. Because if you are eating your own, if you don't eat Kenyan food, if you are eating your country's food, because to get it is very expensive compared to eating Kenyan food. So if you are living a foreigner's life, it's going to also be
going
very
to cost
expensive.
you a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, you have to live within your means.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So Ayomi is an international student, and you've been studying here for almost close to 2 years, right?
Yes.
So
I'm studying here close to more than a year now.
More than
but
a year.
I've stayed here close to 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you, like, do you face any challenges in school? Because in Kenya, there's a lot of, I can say, language barrier, but people here talk a lot of English, right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
how do you find it in school? Is it a challenge for you?
Firstly, I want to thank the government of Kenya that for the very good job they are doing. Kenya has really developed and is still developing. And the educational system in Kenya is quite very, very good, and it's simple. The curriculum is simple with the tertiary way, not the secondary high school stuff. I'm talking about the tertiary way. It's quite very simple for you to gain admission and stuff. But for an international student, it's quite hard. But if you get all your papers right, it's going the smooth way. So what I can talk about the language barrier is that I don't really have much problem, because there are some places I get to have problem with, because if people are talking in Swahili, I don't get to understand, and it's not easy to learn other man's language, because
it's a bit tough.
It's a bit very tough to learn other man's language. But I see that if you are coming to Kenya to live and you don't understand Swahili, it's not a must you know how to speak Swahili. Just know small words like good morning, afternoon, evening, how are you doing, those kind of Swahili. If you know them, you're okay. Like me, I've been here for 2 years and I've been speaking. Everybody, I don't know how to speak Swahili. Can you speak English? You don't know how to speak English. I have someone who speaks English. You translate it for them. So there are some cases that even there was a day I wanted to enter Matatu, because I'm not familiar with entering Matatu. So I wanted to enter Matatu, and it's like calling the money for fare. It's calling and I was like, say it, how much? He's not understanding what I'm saying, and he was like very confused. He was like, in English, and I was like, what are you saying? Saying it Swahili, and even me, I don't understand what he's saying. And I asked the other guy, how much is the money? He's not saying that. These are money. I was like, okay, give me your number. And even though sometimes if I want to pay money through M-Pesa, I do put your number, and I say put the amount. How much is the amount? So they are always so. I can see that. If you come to Kenya not knowing how to speak Swahili, you don't have any problem, my brother, my sister, you don't have any problem. It's okay. You can call me and stay without knowing how to speak Swahili. Nigeria is an English-speaking country. Kenya is 50% English-speaking country. I know some people who go into the comment section and they argue with me that Kenya speak a lot of English more than Swahili.
Yeah, they do. But you see, Kenyans like to speak English in a formal setting. You know, in the streets, people like to talk Sheng and Kiswahili.
The
But
thing
they can mix.
the thing I learned is that people don't really think, because if I'm going around the streets now, people won't know I'm a Nigerian until I speak. Like when I talk, like, hi, I say, are you from Nigeria? I'm like, yes, I'm a Nigerian. Like, oh wow, you're a Nigerian. That is when people know, because when I normally, if I'm working, if I don't talk, if someone can just speak in Swahili, they'll think I'm a Kenyan. So everybody thinks everybody's a Kenyan. So just speak Swahili like I'm in Nigeria.
It's normal,
I'll just speak Yoruba to you. That's how it is. So it's normal. It's something I can say normal. But yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Why did you choose to come to study in Kenya?
Firstly, my parents stay in Kenya. So my parents had so many experience living in Kenya.
Okay.
So, and also the educational system in Kenya is so good. So that's why I said, let me try it out, and also to explore more of African countries. So that's why I also said, let me just come to Kenya and see how far it goes. And I see, since I came to Kenya, things have really changed, and I'm seeing that Kenya is actually a very good country to study as a foreigner, not only as a Nigerian. It's a very good country to study as a foreigner. So if you are coming to Kenya to study, it's actually a yes for you. So to be an international student in Kenya is not very, very hard like that. So that's why I'm saying that if you are coming to Kenya to study, let me just say I'm advertising for Kenya. So if you are coming to Kenya to study, just come. Because Kenya is a very good place. Their curriculum is very nice. I really love Kenya's curriculum compared to that of Nigeria, because in Nigeria, after high school, you do JAMB. There's an exam called JAMB. If you don't do JAMB, you're not going to enter university.
So you have to do it first before you
have to do a JAMB exam. But here in Kenya, after high school, just submit your certificate. If you're a Kenyan, submit your certificate and other necessary stuff. Then, if you get admission, then you pay your fees and you're in school. That's how Kenyan do. But as a foreigner, that's how you do. But you also, because of your international student, there are also some documents, your like police check and other stuff you produce for your papers to be complete. So if you are coming to Kenya as a foreigner to study, it's actually a yes for you. Come to Kenya to study, because Kenya is a very good place to live. And also, if you want to study in Nigeria, it's also very easy. So you can just try both of them out if you wish to go to study in Nigeria. So I'm not spoiling for Nigeria. I'm just saying the fact. I'm saying my own opinion. So that's it. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So you heard from Ayomi, the Kenyan system is top notch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Comparing Kenyan passport with the Nigerian passport. So which one is stronger?
Bro, don't compare.
I don't compare. Okay.
Kenyan passport is likely more than that of Nigerian passport. Kenyan passport is the top. Even if you watch some of my videos I did like a year ago, I did a video about top 10 passports in Africa. Kenyan passport and Tanzania passport are number 9.
Really strong.
In Africa, can you imagine? Singapore, visa free. All these countries are very easy to go for Kenyans. So we can't compare Kenya's passport to that of Nigerian passport. So that's what I can. Kenyan passport is really, really very strong, and it's not easy to give.
It's not easy.
It's not easy to give to foreigners. So don't just come here to look for passports. So that's it. So Kenyan passport is not easy to give. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Are you planning to stay in Kenya once you're done with your studies? Maybe you want to go to Nigeria to do your business over there.
For now, I'm not through with my studies. But you can just see me today in Dubai, or you see me today in any other African country, or you see me today in Canada or anywhere. I'm not staying in Kenya forever. I'm still going elsewhere. I'm going to see. I'm going to like view more places. I'll still go around Africa. I'll still go around any Europe country, but I'm not going to stay here for long. I'm not staying in Kenya for long. But for the meantime, I'm still here in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm still a Nairobi boy. I'm still here in Nairobi, Canairo, yeah. Okay. I'm still in Canairo, yeah.
I'm liking it so far.
I'm liking it so far. Kenya has been a vibe since I got here. It's vibes on vibes.
Yeah, so vibe of the city every day.
No Canairo, no vibes. That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
Peace out. So see you in the next episode, and so subscribe to our channels. Go and support him also, and see you on the next one.
Please support this video. Let him get to 3K subscribers, and also if you have a chance, come to my channel, support me. And it has really been a very good moment. I'm doing video with my brother here from Kenya. He's my brother. He just called me to do a video, and I've appreciated all the time I've been doing video with him. He has been a very nice person. Please to be able to be grateful through me by just subscribe to his channel. That would be a yes, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you. Peace.
Peace out.